Welcome to Sun City News. I'm your host, Norma Taylor, and here are some of the stories we're starting our show with this week. Georgia Lash covered the Veterans Day ceremony in Sun City. Our SCTV crew attended the Community Association's annual meeting on November 12th. And later in the program, we feature some of the People's Choice Award winners at the All About Art Show. Sun City News starts now.
This is Sun City News. With our news team bringing you stories from Sun City and the Low Country. Taking the lead with entertainment news. And on deck is our sports report. Sun City News, from people you know, about people you know. This week's SCTV News starts now.
Magnolia Hall was filled for the Sun City Veterans Association Veterans Day program. The keynote speaker and Sun City resident Melanie Frank took time to speak with reporter Georgia Lash.
Melanie, we're going to start by congratulating and thanking you for 24 years of service in the United States Navy as a nurse.
Thank you.
Now, if I recall, at that time when you've joined, there were about 7% of our military were women. So it was a bold career move for you. So as you look back, how do you feel your time in the military has shaped you for your future?
Oh my, Georgia, it's given me my identity. It has given me the ability to show up, stand up, and lead. And with the pride and loyalty, I have been changed forever in a good way. And I loved all of my years and all of the friends that I've met along the way and everything that I've been able to do for my country.
Now, reading your biography, you were in the Persian Gulf, you were in Dubai, you were very active in your position as a leader in the Corps. Now, let me ask you this. Are there some proud moments that highlight for you?
Yes. Well, one of my biggest moments was the coming home on the USNS Comfort, manning the rails. Seeing the dock with the Navy band playing, looking for my family, which I couldn't find right away, but that was just a magical moment. And the ability to change some of the things in the Navy, putting nurses in the clinic setting. Originally, they'd only been in the inpatient facilities, and just creating new ways and joyful times, and of course, being with my husband, who also was active duty.
That's great. But we also have to thank you and congratulate you again, because you still should be proud of a moment. You're the 2025 president of the Palmetto chapter of the Nurse Corps. And I think that's something that shows that you just don't stop serving.
You're right. I absolutely don't. And my husband says, when are we going to really retire?
Now, you've stepped in as the keynote speaker today, and I'm sure you're going to be giving us a lot of inspiration. But I thought as we had a chance to talk, what do you really hope for our country and for our wonderful veterans community as we proceed from the meaning of this Veterans Day?
First of all, I think that for our country, we must stay strong with our military. Absolutely first and foremost. We also must never forget those that have sacrificed their lives and those that have returned. And I think thanking a veteran is wonderful, and people are doing that now, but also say welcome home, because that is really purposeful. And I think that the continued Veterans Day, and we also have the Women's Veterans Day in June, is just something that we must never forget. Always remember. And really, I think if you get a group of veterans together and you give them a task, my gosh, you're going to have it done in no time flat.
I've learned that reporting for many of their stories. They've made me a better person, as you will. What do you hope we all walk out the door with today? What's that message we should carry? That it's not just a Veterans Day sale. It's not just an opportunity for a reduction in price on something. That this is a true day. What do you want us to remember?
A deep, deep sense of pride. Oh, so much pride and patriotism. Those are the leading words that we need to walk out, and not just for today, but I think we need to carry it every day. This highlights the veterans, but we need to remember veterans every day, especially those that are homeless, those that live alone, and we need to continue to care for each other.
Well, thank you. Thank you for stepping in today. You have just been a delight to research and find out about what a tremendous leader you've been. What a role model for future women in the military.
Thank you so much. A pleasure. Thank you.
Now, to see more of the Veterans Day program, please tune into the December episode of Extra. The Board of Directors conducted its 2025 annual meeting with information on the 2026 budget and more. SCTV was there.
The Sun City Board of Directors is conducting its annual meeting where you'll hear about the financial plan, the 2026 budget, and be introduced to our newest board member. Sun City TV is privileged to bring you this information out to our Sun City residents. Greg, congratulations on being newly elected as the next member of our board of directors. So you probably want to just take a breath in a moment and tell us, how does it feel? This was something that you really wanted to do.
It is, and my committee put a lot of work into it, but I'm both grateful and I'm also in awe because it's one of those things that how many people support you, and we made it work.
Any particular people you'd like to call out in your committee that helped you out?
You know what? If I do that, I'll forget somebody and I'll get in trouble. So I'm just going to. There were 16 people on my committee, and so they put a lot of work into what we did.
You know, it's awesome to sit there and look at the figures that they were showing, the millions of dollars, and that is something that you felt that you would really like to take on.
Well, in my working career, I actually did budgets bigger than that. So it's in my wheelhouse, in my comfort zone, we'll call it. And so I'm confident that I'm up for the task.
Now, I just had a chance to meet your wife, Pat, and I asked her how she felt about all of this, and she said, fine, I'm turning it all over to him.
She says that out loud, but however, I'll probably get schooled when I get home.
Well, congratulations and thank you. I hope we get to hear from you again as you proceed with your career here.
I'm sure you will, and 3-year commitment, I'm going to have some more opportunities to speak with you.
Good. We love to hear this. We want to get that news out to our neighbors.
I appreciate your time.
In case you missed it, SCTV recorded the meeting. We will send out information when the production airs. Still more to come. Martha Spiso covered Hardyville's first Friday meeting, and our SCTV crew was at the Ladies Veterans Breakfast. So stay with us. We'll return after this brief break.
You can say we switched gears for our November Extra episode. We've got 1 star for this show. You've got to tune in for the Sun City Car Club Car Show on its 25th anniversary.
We've revved up to bring you the stories of this Sun City favorite. We meet the minds who make the shows happen.
And of course, we give you a look at some beautiful rides that have been harboring behind those garage doors.
We hear how the car show fuels our neighbors.
And we catch some of you on camera wishing you could take one of those vehicles home.
Cable viewers, please check our program listings on the Sun City website. And most conveniently, you can always catch us on our YouTube station, where we invite you to subscribe for easy viewing.
At the first Friday Hardyville meeting, Kristen Northrup, the executive director of Rascals Rescue, was the guest speaker. Rascals Rescue is a dedicated animal rescue organization in Hardyville, South Carolina.
We're so lucky to have Kristen Northrup. She is the executive director of Rascals Rescue, which is an organization that helps with homeless pets and animals and to find themselves some homes. And she's here to share some information about what all goes on at Rascals Rescue. So, Kristen, could you tell me the mission of Rascals Rescue? That's a mouthful, huh?
It sure is. So our goal is to find homeless animals and place them into their forever homes. So we just want to help do our little part to end animal homelessness in Jasper County.
Wonderful. Now, during this process, what do you want our the people that live here in Sun City know about this adoption process and how you can rescue and how what they need to know if they decide that they want to adopt an animal.
Sure. So our adoption process is fairly simple, but it does change for every person because what we want to do is find the right animal for you. So if you're looking for, an animal that is smaller, we want to find a smaller animal, but we want to find an animal that matches your lifestyle. So if you're active, we'll find you an active animal. If you're a little more sedentary, we can find you a couch potato. We want to get to know you and just set you up with the right animal.
Wonderful. I looked on your website. You have a lovely website with all these beautiful pictures of these animals that are available. Tell our residents how they can find your information online.
Well, you can just check us out. We are on all of the social media sites, so Facebook and Instagram and Nextdoor. And then you can also find us at www.rascalsrescue.org.
Wonderful. And where is your physical building located?
We're located at 11642 Speedway Boulevard over in Hardyville. So we're right on 17 on the just near the gas stations, kind of.
Do you go over the overpass and you get on 17? Is that how you get there?
Exactly. If you were to go up 278 to John Smith and then just turn left on 17, we'll be about 2 miles down on the left-hand side.
Wonderful. I know I see your sign when I drive by there. But I know there's a lot of opportunity for the community to get involved with the rescue, such as they can donate their time, they can help spread the word, they can volunteer, they can foster. You have animals that are fostered down in homes?
We sure do, yeah.
Tell us about that and how our residents can get involved.
Well, in all honesty, we're a brand new organization. We've only been around for 2 years. So our biggest help right now is spreading the word and letting people know that we're there. But other than that, we're pretty flexible. We're still new, we're still growing, and we need all the help we can get. So be it fostering, be it if you just want to come and hang out with the cats or the dogs or any of that, that's fine. We're just happy to have you.
Our SCTV crew interviewed Ann Redless of the General Federation of the Women's League of the Lowcountry. Ann was the event organizer of the GFWC-sponsored Honoring Military Women Veterans.
Today we're speaking to Ann Redless of the General Federation of Women's Clubs, which is an organization with a long history of service and community leadership. They have organized an event to honor the courage, the service, and the legacy of women veterans who have served in the military. Ann, what inspired the GFWC's Women's Club to host this event honoring military veterans, women military veterans?
Well, it probably goes back into around 2018 when I attended a General Federation Women's Club convention. And, like we all say, why do we have to recreate the wheel? I heard about such events happening in other clubs, and it just fascinated me that we could honor women veterans in this way. So this is not the first time that we have honored women veterans here in Sun City. In 2019, we did a tea, and it's been 6 years, and I thought, well, it's time to do it again. So we're doing a brunch today to honor the women veterans in the area.
Wonderful. It sounds like a perfect time. And how does this event align with the GFWC's mission of community service and civic engagement?
Well, as you just said, the civic engagement and outreach is one of the 7 community service programs under the auspices of the General Federation Women's Club, and I happen to be the chairman of it this year in our club. And one of the big areas is support and aid women veterans. So this is our little part in doing that.
Yes, I can tell by just the people that are coming to attend, the excitement and the enthusiasm that they have and the support that they have for each other as well.
That's true.
So what message do you hope the attendees to take away from this celebration?
Well, I'm excited to hear their stories. Part of today's program I will go around with a microphone and ask each of them to introduce themselves and tell a little bit about what they did in the military and any inspiring stories that they might have. And that's really what got us in the 2019 tea. hearing those stories, and I think they enjoyed telling us those stories. So it was a great event, which I hope will be duplicated today.
Good. And how do you see this strengthening the community awareness of women's military service?
Well, just really club members are here along with the women military service people. And, they don't know too much about GFWC Women's League of the Low Country, so we're hoping to share that with them. And maybe there'll be some interest to join the club and be part of us.
Good. And this is going to be on the Sun City TV, so we're spreading the word
even true.
In our larger community. Well, thank you so much for the GFWC, for their dedication to honoring these wonderful military women veterans and creating meaningful ways for the community to show gratitude and respect. Events like this remind us of the strength, the sacrifice, and the service of these women who have worn the nation's uniform, and the importance of keeping their stories alive for future generations. What a privilege and an honor.
Thank you.
So much more ahead on Sun City News. Randy Selman's here with an entertainment report. We have the winners of the People's Choice and the Best in Show at the All About Art Show. And Mike Romano standing by with sports news. So come on back.
For the November edition of In Our Neighborhoods, we had a very special birthday, a 100th birthday, for Sam Hollis of the Oak Terrace neighborhood. We had Murray Hill with their neighborhood auction. Also, with this auction was a really nice low country boil. We had the Cedar Run neighborhood with their weenie roast and their Scoopapalooza. It was a great time held by all. And finally, we had Pine Lakes with their Hot Dog Mania and Entertainment with Blythe and Fred.
Now here's Randy Selman with some entertainment news.
You know when you're truly in the holiday spirit when you attend the annual Christmas tree lighting and the menorah candle lighting ceremony. Join your friends on Wednesday, December 3rd for the festive tree lighting to kick off the Christmas season. The fun begins with caroling in the pavilion and the tree lighting near the bocce courts. Light refreshments will be served. The music begins at 4 p.m. and the lighting of the tree is scheduled for 5:30 p.m. This is a free event open to all. On Sunday, December 14th, the first candle will be lit to commemorate the first night of Hanukkah. Refreshments, music, and singing will begin in the pavilion at 4:30, and the lighting ceremony will begin at 5:30 in Town Square. Everyone is invited to participate in this festive ceremony. See you there. If you are at crossroads for what to give as a gift, sign up for one of two Make It and Take It events. On Friday, December 12th, Artistic Edge will be hosting a beach glass tree workshop. You will even receive a tree topper and a string of LED lights to make it sparkle. Tickets are $62 and are available at Lifestyle Services or online. Then, on Monday, December 14th, you can join in on a festive DIY $1 sugar scrub class where you will craft 2 luxurious scrubs using a signature-based blend. Then you can choose from a variety of essential oils, fragrances, and sugar to create your own scrubs. All the supplies are included in the ticket price of $38. They are, too, available at Lifestyle Services or online. Both of these classes begin at 2 p.m. and meet in Pickney Hall. As a special treat, the Art Center of Southern Carolina will be presenting Frozen, the Broadway musical, live and on stage. Opening on Wednesday, November 26th and running through December 28th, tickets to Frozen are the best gifts you can give to yourself and or your visiting grandchildren this holiday season. Frozen follows the same story as the blockbuster movie, but has added new musical arrangements to add to the Oscar-winning score. This is something you won't want to miss, and also to share in an experience that will linger in your minds for years to come. You can order tickets by calling the box office at 843-842-2787. Mention you live in Sun City and you'll receive $5 off your ticket price. More about Frozen next week. I'm Randy Selman, and that's your entertainment report. Remember, life is entertaining, so don't miss the show.
Last week, our SCTV crew covered some of the judges' winners of the All About Art Club's Fall Art Show and Sale. This week, we got to meet some of the People's Choice Award winners and Best in Show winner.
I'm here with Nancy Carney, and Nancy won first place at the All About Art Show, People's Choice in Mixed Media. Nancy, tell us about this painting.
I call these the Puffy Birds. The name of this is Puffy Birds on Vacation, and this is a theme that I paint pretty often. I'm inspired by the little birds that I think are probably sandpipers that skitter along the beach. So that's kind of my inspiration, but I give them colorful clothing. I like to include the maps of the area.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's got a map with Hilton Head on there.
Oh my God.
Well, it's an actual map.
Okay.
This is collage. I make the collage papers, and the bird. I paint the background, and then the birds are collage paper on it.
Okay. How long does it take you to do something like this, Nancy?
Oh, it depends. If it's something I've done before, I've kind of solved all the problems. But, it's hard to put an hour amount on it.
Yeah. Yep. It's well, you did a beautiful job, and congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm here with Margaret Flack, and Margaret won the People's Choice Awards in drawing. This is a beautiful, beautiful drawing of giraffes. Tell us about it, Margaret.
So actually, I only started drawing in January.
Wow.
And I usually have a reference picture of some sort. So I had a picture of two giraffes. Wasn't a fan of the picture. So what I did was I put it into AI. And I had AI come up with different kind of interpretations of what the picture could look like. And then I used that as a reference. So that was kind of fun because I got to see when you put it in AI, you saw the animals were animated. So I got all different positions of the animals. It was just a lot of fun.
Oh my goodness. And you only started in January?
Yeah.
I mean, how long does it take you to do something like this?
This is several hours, and then you put it away, and you look at it, and you fix it up again, and you look at it, and you fix it up again. So it's a couple of good afternoons.
Well, Margaret, you did a fantastic job, let me tell you. And I love these giraffes, and I love what they're doing. Keep up the good work. You're going to be a real, real good artist.
Thank you. There are some amazing artists here, too, that have helped me learn the craft. So it's been fun.
So congrats.
Thanks.
I'm here with Steve Leiker, and Steve won Best in Show at the All About Art Show and Sale. Steve, this is magnificent. Tell us about this.
Yeah, so it was kind of an inspiration from being in the pools around Sun City. And I always love doing motion and bubbles and challenging to capture something which most people don't see. So being under the water is not typically a scene. So I wanted to make something that was different. Allowed me to do bubbles, which I like to do, but also to capture an image of a person. And then Lost Earring was kind of a funny title because I said I don't want to put a person underwater or something. So Lost Earring was kind of a funny title that I could add to it.
How did you pick this character? Is this someone that you know?
No, it's kind of a culmination of a couple people that I know that I put in there. And at the end, I wanted to have somebody with some hair flowing and some bubbles in front, and that was the main area.
Well, the eyes are beautiful, and the color in this painting is absolutely gorgeous. Congratulations on your
Thank you so much.
Now here's Mike Romano with sports news.
Hello, sports fans. Charlie Kent, Director of Golf here at Sun City, recently held a very informative Golf Town meeting at Magnolia Hall. During the 1.5-hour session, Charlie addressed 3 key points: the Okatee course renovation, plans for Hidden Cypress, and pricing for 2026. Although course management is pleased with the overall results of the Okatee renovation, Charlie reported that the course needs a full year's growing season for golfers to fully feel the impact of the work completed. In the second part of the report, Charlie discussed plans for Hidden Cypress. Basically, in 2026, plans are to upgrade the irrigation system. This will not require closure of the course. Full renovation of the course is being moved from 2029 to 2027. Finally, course rates for the plan and individual golf will increase by 3.5%. This equates to about a $1 increase in individual golf rates. After the presentation, Charlie held a question and answer period. You can view the entire town hall meeting on the golf website. During October, Flora Maciadrelli, David Vind, and Kevin McGuire each had a hole-in-one. David aced number 8 at Okatee Creek, and Kevin aced number 7 at Hidden Cypress. Flora's hole-in-one came at Hidden Cypress number 12. Congratulations, Flora, David, and Kevin. The Sun City Softball Association held its annual Military Appreciation Games on November 10th. Prior to the game, the Honor Guard was on hand while the national anthem was sung to honor America. The games featured veterans from the various branches facing off against each other in a friendly softball match. Although the temperature was a little chilly, there was a warm feeling among all who were present. In other softball news, the double elimination playoffs continue. The championships are scheduled for Saturday, November 22nd. Good luck to all the participants. That's all for sports. It's now time to get outside and enjoy the sun. For Sun City Sports, I'm Mike Romano.
Well, that's our show for this week. Thank you for watching. Catch us on cable and on our YouTube station, where we invite you to click like and subscribe. Now, to see expanded coverage of some of our SCTV stories, tune into our monthly show, Extra. And if you have questions and comments, email us at suncitytvhh@gmail.com. But make sure you check in with us next week for all the news that's in your neighborhood. For Sun City News, I'm Norma Taylor.